Yo, great, wholesome evening this Monday, 30th day of October, 2023, in the year of the one most high and you and me. Yo, check it. We're alive, family. We're alive. We're healthy. We're breathing. We got some cheddar in the bank. We're feeling good. We're thinking good. We're moving good. What else can we ask for if we're all good, right? No complaints here. Yo, check it. Proverbs 30. The Proverbs of Solomon, the soul in man, King Solomon, the richest and wisest soul that has ever lived. God is you, living as you and I, and this temple is the vehicle through which that universal consciousness we call God the Most High Allah moves in life. I am I am weary, God, but I can prevail. Surely I am only a brute, not a man. I do not have human understanding. I have not learned wisdom, nor have I attained the knowledge of the Holy One, who has gone up to heaven and come down, whose hands have gathered up the wind, who has wrapped up the water in a cloak, who has established all the ends of the earth. What is his name and what is his son's name? Surely you know. Every word of God is flawless. He is a shield to those who take refuge in him. Do not add to his words, or he will rebuke you and prove you a liar. Two things I ask of you, Lord. Do not refuse me before I die. Keep falsehood and lies far from me. Give me neither poverty nor riches, but give me only my daily bread. Otherwise, I may have too much and disown you, and say, who is the Lord? Or I may become poor and steal, and so dishonor the name of my God. Two things I ask of you. Give me, keep falsehood and lies far from me, and give me neither poverty nor riches, but give me only my daily bread. So don't ask for too much, nor ask for too little. Only ask for enough, that you may never grow too full of your own arrogance and disown the source from which all things that flow to you come from. Or too little, that it might cause you to steal, to lie, to deceive, and in so doing to also act wrong, and in so doing disrespect that which is the Lord you serve. Do not slander a servant to his master, or they will curse you and you will pay for it. There are those who curse their fathers and do not bless their mother, those who are pure in their own eyes, and yet are not cleansed of their filth, those whose eyes are ever so haughty, whose glances are ever so disdainful, those whose teeth are as swords and whose jaws are set with knives, to devour the poor from the earth and the needy from among mankind. Damn. There are those that curse their father and do not bless their mothers. Do not be one of those, family. Do not curse your father and bless your mother, for we came from them. And to hate that which you sprung from is to hate oneself. Those people that curse their own father and do not know how to bless and instead hate their own mothers truly are miserable individuals. Even though they think that they are pure, as the good book says, those who think that they are pure in their own eyes, they are filled with filth. You can see the mask that they hide behind, the weight that they carry on their shoulders that is unnecessary. They are doing their best to play a part that they cannot bear. They are filled with so much discontent, so much anger, so much hate. And because they fail to see their ignorance of their way, they never move past it. They hold on to all that hate, expecting apologies from people. And it's like they're holding hot coal to their heart. They don't even know that they're burning themselves or how they're hurting themselves. And we continue. The leech has two daughters. Give, give. They cry. There are three things that are never satisfied, four that never say enough. The grave, the barren womb, land which is never satisfied with water, and fire which never says enough. The eye that mocks a father, that scorns an aged mother, will be pecked out by the ravens of the valley, will be beaten by the vultures. There are three things that are too amazing for me, four that I do not understand. The way of an eagle in the sky, the way of a snake on a rock, the way of a ship in high seas, and the way of a man with a young virgin, with a young woman. This is the way of an adulterous woman. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I've done nothing wrong. Under three things the earth trembles. Under four it cannot bear up. A servant who becomes a king, a godless fool who gets plenty to eat, a contemptible woman who gets married, and a servant who displaces her mistress. Four things on the earth are small, yet they are extremely wise. And ants are creatures of little strength, yet they store up their food in the summer. Hyraxes are creatures of little power, yet they make their homes in crags. Locusts have no kings, yet they advance together in ranks. A lizard can be caught with a hand, yet it is found in kings' palaces. Or a spider is small, yet it is found in kings' palaces. There are three things that are stately in their stride, four that move with stately bearing. A lion mighty among beasts, who retreats before nothing. A struttering rooster, a he-goat, and a king secure against revolt. If you play a fool and exalt yourself, or if you plan evil, clap your hand over your mouth. For as churning of cream produces butter, and as twisting the nose produces blood, so stirring up anger produces strife. I got no crazy wisdom to bring you from this, except, what is said. Three things that are stately in their stride. And I suggest you emulate those same things. A lion who is mighty among beasts, develop the attitude of a lion. Develop that attitude through gratitude. Develop courage through gratitude. Develop all those qualities which you may lack through the medium of gratitude. Appreciate whatever discontent you are feeling with yourself right now, because that discontent, that discomfort is trying to show you what needs to be worked on. You get what I'm saying? For example, before I stepped in the ring and fought, I was filled with a lot of fear. A lot of fear within myself, a lot of fear of other men. You get what I'm saying? I always felt less than a man, and I always felt insecure around other men. I always felt as though, I would get hurt if I fought. I would get embarrassed. And it's not even the fear of getting hurt that most men feel. It's fear in fighting. It's the fear of getting embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Men fear shame a lot. That's why a lot of men avoid, asking women out, avoid many situations that may fill them with shame, that, and rejection is sometimes one of those things. Rejection, being rejected, failing. Some men avoid failures because they don't want to deal with the shame of losing. Some men never start a business because, again, the fear of failure. Some men are scared of leaving their own parents' home, and they'll be 30, 40 still living with their parents, and never move out, or never really grow a pair of freaking cojones. And it's because they just fear the shame that may come with it. They fear the unexpected outcomes, what they don't know may happen. And so appreciate whatever fear you're dealing with right now, because if it weren't for that, you wouldn't have no reason to grow. You wouldn't have no reason to overcome your own fears so that you can become a better version of yourself. You get what I'm saying? We will be many versions of that same individual that you are right now throughout your whole life. You know, if you don't have any children right now, if you don't have a wife, if you don't have a girlfriend, etc., then you are living a version of your life wherein you don't have those things that you may desire. Now, become, develop the foundation that will set the order that will allow you to, when you bring these different things into your life, when the riches, when the financial stability comes, when the good relationship with the good friends come into your life, when the good you know intimate relationships comes into your life, you have already a standard and an order in your life that will allow you the ease to go about living a lifestyle that produces the opportunities for joy. But other than that, I've met the goal. We're on day 30th of doing this live shenanigans of coming on here and just, reading from that book, sharing some understanding, some insight, and hey, yo, consistency is key. Consistency, discipline, discipline is self-love, discipline is self-mastery. All we really need in this life as we grow from childhood to adolescent to adulthood is discipline. Discipline is the principal thing. Through discipline, you are able to accomplish many, many things that you desire in this life. From the level of faith, i.e., the belief in yourself and your belief in something greater than yourself, uh, to your physical fitness, your health, the fitness of your health, the fitness of your mind, your emotions, your willpower, to the discipline that you develop in conditioning yourself to do those things which are good for your body and your connection with your source. And the discipline to love your family, right? The discipline to remove bad friends and to add good friends into your life, and to create the space to be a good employee or be a good entrepreneur. You get what I'm saying? To the discipline to manage your money properly so that you can, put your finances, i.e., your material resources and mental space, to proper use so that you can create something of value for yourself and for those that flow into your sphere of influence, your family, your friends, and the children, and the wife and children that you may invite and create in this lifetime. And the discipline to cultivate the vision of a better and greater future for all whom you have the potential to influence, and the discipline to create and generate a vibrational frequency from within yourself that allows you to attract and manifest all that you truly desire and that you are meant to have in this life. To be able to be that, that miracle, that gift, that blessing to the world that you have been born to be. But other than that, you have a great evening. It's been your guy, Sosa, aka Joanne, super conscious living, super conscious thoughts. One love.